Hey guys, what's up? Today we're taking a look at another Transformers Age of the Prime for you guys, and this time we have another Aerialbot in our hands. And the one we're gonna take a look over is the one I've been actually wanted to get it for since Wave 3 came out, and I'm also trying to angle the lighting right here, so I'll apologize for that. Anyways, here it is. Today we have here is the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe class Aerialbot Skydive. Now, before we continue on, you guys do me a little bit of quick favor, so I'll be right back.
Hey you! Stop what you're doing! Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and enjoy your day.
So, this figure I ordered it at the Walmart website alongside with Devastation Optimus Prime. Skydive is one of the Aerialbots, which is one of the limbs right here, and he is actually part of the legs for the Superion Combiner. So yeah, this one was released during the Wave 3 line during the Age of the Prime. So if you guys are looking up to finding this figure, you might have a chance of finding it at Walmart because there's like a lot of copies of it going on around here. But anyways, here it is, Skydive and his robot mode and jet mode right here, transformed to 17 step, and he is the last combiner for the Superion Combiner right here. On one side of the packaging right here showing off, you can see there's Skydive, well not Superion in his combined form right here, with Skydive name underneath right here, and of course this one saying right here. On the other side you can see the part of the poster right here for the Age of the Primes. Nothing at the top, nothing at the bottom, and then you come by to the back right here, and you can see everything showing off, transformed to 17 steps. So yeah. So Skydive comes with 3 accessories. 2 guns are identical like Air Raid, and the wing piece, which by the way, it is on a separate piece right here, so I'm letting you guys know how to. So yeah. So before we get to show you now Skydive in his jet mode, let's plug in this part right here. And there we go. So here it is, Skydive in his vehicle mode. His vehicle mode is representing a jet, which is actually pretty cool. Now he is a retool and a slight redeco of Air Raid, which I don't have that figure, so I don't have a figure to do a compare it with. So I do want to apologize for that for you guys. So anyways, the painted and sculpted detailing on the jet mode look fantastic. The gray with the black, hints with the yellow on it and the blue up here, and then all the red is underneath with the bottom down here. Now, I just want to say one thing about it. I wish they could add some more paint just to break up the little bit right here. Just my opinion. I know some people can disagree on that, but yeah, just to break up the paint of it right here. Yeah, one of the most weakest for all the Aerialbots is all the robot kibbles are underneath right here. Same thing with all the other jet formers right there. The head, though, it is stored away fully like this. And this part right here with the landing gear on it right here, this is actually part of the jet of the robot. What is actually pretty cool what Hasbro did. He does have an Autobot symbol on both sides of the wings right here, on the Thunderbolt symbol right here, which is actually pretty nice. Unfortunately, though, for some reason, on the left side of the wing right there for that one, the right side it looked perfect, but on the left kind of looked a bit off. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. So yeah. You can see there's the Autobot symbol right here for the robot mode. So of course, duh. And yeah, like I said, I wish they could add some little bit more paint to it, just my opinion. You do have some thrusters right here. Actually looks pretty cool. And I think Skydive does look pretty cool. Comparing this one with the Combiner Wars version, even though I don't have that mold, I would say the Combiner Wars version is kind of a little bit bigger, I think. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't have that figure, but one day in the future, I'll do a comparison with it. He does have some weapon storage right here underneath the wings, which is actually pretty cool that Hasbro did. I'm just gonna make sure that there we go. You can see weapon storage right here, which all the jet formers have that to attack from the skies, so that's actually pretty nice. The jet mode is a bit weakest for this right here, but I understand that what they had to do, so yeah. But now we're not gonna finish this because I also can't speak right because my brain is dumb. We're not even finished yet. If you guys already seen my other videos of every combiner I did, I'm gonna show you guys the combination mode or the combined form of this figure right here. So, first thing to do is coming by this part right here. I would recommend to twist this right here facing like that. Flipping up this right here. So to make sure it's facing like that. Next thing to do is flip out the landing gear like that. You want to bring all of this back here. And you want to make sure to have this part right here connecting to the tabs on the side right here. Like so. And you want to bring the nose cone of the jet like this. It is on a double hinge right here. But you want to have it like this right here so it can stay like this. But what about the robot head? Well, good thing about Hasbro did a design of pushing the head back like that so it won't show the combined form, which is actually pretty cool. There's two tabs right here connected to the wings right here. You just fold the wings up like that. And there you go. You have Skydive in his combined form. You just plug it in on each side of the superior shins to cover up the whole shin area down the leg. So yeah. But I'll do the superior video on a separate video, so yeah. But for now, this is what the combined form actually looks like. So let's turn him back to normal for the actual transformation that everyone wants to see. So yeah. So I'm gonna bring it back where it belongs. Yeah, shit. Disconnecting this part right here is a bitch to do so. And that's this fucking spider. And it got away. Fuck. There we go. You gotta make sure, double checking everything to see everything's perfectly good. Okay. Transformation. Transformation is actually easy, simple, and it's the same transformation like air raid. First thing to do is by folding up the wings like so. Now twist this part right here to facing like this. Remove the guns. Untab the wings back here, and the spider is fucking back again. Hold on a minute. Jackass. Anyways, fold the landing gear like this. Unpeg the arms. There's two pegs right here on the side of the body that connected to this part down here. Bring out the hands, like so. You got the arms done. Now, bring these pieces down here. Will become the robot shins. Then you want to fold out the feet like so. Now, everything's on a hinge. This part right here is on a double hinge. Same thing with this part right here. You want to bring all this down like so. And you want to connect the shins right here like so. Then you want to split the legs like that. Come by to the back. Bring all of this up here. This is on a double hinge here and here. And these will connect to this part right here. Just fold it like that. Like so. You don't have to do anything for the wings, but you want to have it back that far. But the instructions said have it like in this angle right here. Next thing to do is by twisting the head around facing forward. And make sure you have the figure straightened out. I'm going to bring the tripod legs up a bit for the front part. There we go. And making sure everything is nice and good. And there we have Skydive in his robot mode. Transformation, like I said, easy, simple, and it's actually pretty fun to deal with. And it's the same transformation like Air Raid. And I just want to say one thing, the robot mode does look fantastic, and I love this so much. I think Hasbro made a great job designing this figure for the modern days. Now, the painted and sculpted detail on the robot mode does look pretty cool. Unfortunately though, you do have all the sorry about that, all the kibble from the back, which kind of sucks, if you ask me, but that's how it is, unfortunately. So there's no other options about it. His face, though, on the other hand, is painted orange, just like a slingshot. And thank God it doesn't cover up anything. Like, you can see the eyes are blue right there. If I can zoom in the camera, you can see the eyes are blue. This is actually nice. And like I said about this, the Autobot symbol is right here on the chest. So you got a third one right here. Yeah, pretty much that's it about it. So articulation-wise, head is on a swivel, so no ball joint, unfortunately. So it does go full 360 degrees. If you use that joint right here for the combination mode, I guess you can look about that far, but that's for the combined form, unfortunately. You can move the wings back all the way that far, so you can have a full 360 to the arms, like so. Arms does go in and out. Swivel the bicep right here. A perfectly 90-degree bend right there at the elbow. Wrist, unfortunately, does go side to side, so no wrist movement, so that's kind of sucks. Only for like in and out for the transformation. You do have a waist swivel right here, but because of how the design of the back of it right here, yeah, you don't get much of it, so tough luck. Legs can go forward. Camera won't even focus. Go fuck yourself. Legs can go forward, back that far. It does go in and out. A nice 360 degrees thigh swivel. A perfect 90-degree bend at the elbow. And an ankle pivot to go that far. Holy shit. So you can get some good, decent pulsability of this figure right here. And I was going to say, if you have a Bandai Tamachi stand right here, which unfortunately you can't plug it in somewhere. So, boo. But if you have like another one of those bases that could connect it, you can do some nice aerial pose with this figure. Yes, you could do weapon storage on the both sides of the wings right there for robot mode, but let's just plug it in for the hands right here because he needs some Unkembo style blasters. Cause without it, how the fuck he could defend himself, you know? And there it is. I'm just glad I had this figure in my collection because, man, I finally got it. So I'm gonna give it a final pose to give you guys my final results. So I'll be right back. Now, overall, I do highly recommend it to get Skydive. If you guys want to complete the Superior Combiner, or if you guys want to get all the Aerialbots, or if you just like this character by itself, I would highly recommend it. And like I said, you're lucky enough to find it in your local Walmart and Amazon. Target, though, they might not have it, but depends. So yeah. But anyways, I'm going to end this right here. So have fun, stay safe. As I'm always, I'm out.